So late last month, Elon Musk raised eyebrows penning an op-ed in Germany's Welt am Sonntag newspaper, endorsing the country's far-right AfD party in the upcoming snap elections taking place in February. Musk referred to AfD as Germany's last spark of hope, and this prompted criticism from Friedrich Merz, the leader of Germany's center-right CDU party, and prompted the editor of said newspaper to resign. Now, one could argue that Elon Musk has seen success in right-wing politics here in the United States. He notably plowed about $240 million of his own money into Trump's campaign and since has been a mainstay at Mar-a-Lago and has also been able to bully congressional Republicans on things like the recent government funding deal and approving Trump's more controversial cabinet picks. But there's a reason to believe he will not have the same success in Germany, and here's why. Unlike the United States, Germany uses a system of elections known as proportional representation, which means a party's share of seats in government is equal to its proportion of the popular vote. These systems often favor true multi-party systems without a two-party duopoly, meaning that parties have to form coalitions with other parties in order to get their agenda passed. This is a big contrast with the United States, where the majority party effectively gets to set the rules. So while AfD is polling in second place at 20%, that 20% is only going to get them 20% of the seats in government, meaning Musk's ability to influence policy in Germany is going to be very limited. And I think this illustrates how systems such as proportional representation can limit the impact of money in politics, because these systems typically favor more than two parties, and it's a lot harder to buy off five parties than it is one. And it's worth noting that a lot of countries that use this system, such as Denmark and Sweden, actually have looser campaign finance laws than we do here in the United States. The fact that voters have more than two choices means that politicians actually have to listen to their constituents instead of their donors. Novel thought, I know. Now, there are some efforts in Washington to get a system like this implemented in the United States. For the last two Congresses, a bill known as the Fair Rep Act has been introduced that would do just that. But we don't necessarily have to wait for Washington to act. This is something that can be implemented at the state level, and very often state legislatures are good feeder systems for the federal legislature. Right now, the only major state-level organization looking to implement this is the Pro-Rep Coalition in California. However, nothing's stopping you from starting your own in your state. I post updates on developments like this all the time, so if this is something you're interested in, just drop me a follow.